The Agricultural Revolution, Unit 2 test, Cradles of Civilization, and a field trip to chill your heart. This and more on Last Week Ahead. Welcome to Last Week Ahead, a look at what's going on in Mr. Woodring's 6th grade social studies class. This past week we turned our attention to the Agricultural Revolution as we finished up Unit 2. Students watched a video that I created on the subject, as well as doing reading activities that informed them of various parts and of the Agricultural Revolution and why it was important. Finally, on Thursday we reviewed for the Unit 2 test, and then on Friday the students took that Unit 2 test on USA test prep. Now look ahead to next week. The class will start turning its attention to Unit 3, which is the River Valley Civilizations. It's these civilizations that are the foundation of our civilization today. On Monday, the classes will take the Unit 3 pretest, and then we'll be engaged in the student government elections that's happening in all the social studies classes. Then on Wednesday, students will look at an overview of why civilization started with the river valleys in Mesopotamia, Egypt, India, and China. Also on Wednesday, students will be needing their colored pencils because we'll be doing a map activity on Mesopotamia, the first stop of our River Valley Civilizations tour. And so to understand the geography of the area. After looking at the geography of Mesopotamia, we'll move on to religion. And we'll be talking about the polytheistic nature of Mesopotamian religions, and also studying our first major religion, Judaism, because the Hebrews came from the Mesopotamian area. On Tuesday, the 6th grade will be going on a field trip to Savannah to see a series of one-act plays based on the writings of Edgar Allan Poe and other authors. There's still time to sign up for this very fun activity. Last year I went, and the 6th grade students that went had a blast. So if you haven't signed up, you've got one opportunity on Monday to get your permission slip and get it in with your money so that you can go on this very fun activity. Alright, if you don't go on the field trip, then you get to do some very boring stuff at school. Trust me, you want to go on this field trip. Again, they had a blast last year. It was a lot of fun. Parents, if your student is going on the field trip, please remind them of proper behavior and etiquette when looking at a play, as far as noise, when to applaud, keeping quiet while the performance is going on, those kinds of things. The teachers and I would greatly appreciate that. Of course, last week's main assignment was the Unit 2 test. And hopefully all the students have done well. They were given study guides. We went over study guides, and more materials to help them was put on Google Classroom. Next week, students will need to complete the Unit 3 pretest along with the Unit 3 vocabulary, which actually was given to them on this past Friday after the test. Plus, we'll be looking at the geography of Mesopotamia, the mapping activity, so that's going to be important for them to do as well. The advanced students have also been given their Unit 3 USA test prep assignment, which is going to be due in 3 weeks. Alright, that's it for this edition of Last Week Ahead. Hopefully everybody's going to have a great week next week, and looking forward to it. See you later.